Glad to join us now. This is News Now, coming to you live from our studios. I am Frank Omalape. Again, protest has erupted in Ogun State over the new naira scarcity, with videos online showing two banks set on fire in the Shagamu area of the state. The videos shared on Monday showed many residents watching as Keystone and Union banks were set ablaze, with some youth holding planks in protest. On Friday last week, protests erupted in the Mowe-Bafo area of Ogun State, with many residents blocking the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway and protests of the woes and hardship caused by the lingering scarcity of the naira. On Thursday last week, President Muhammadu Buhari, in national broadcast, said the old 500 and 1,000 naira notes were no longer legal tender in the country, but however extending the validity of the old 200 naira note for 60 days till April 10, 2023. But in the meantime, President Muhammadu Buhari has again endorsed the All Progressives Congress presidential candidate Bola Tinubu ahead of Saturday's polls. The president equally appealed to Nigerians to remain patient as his administration takes appropriate action to mitigate the hardships occasioned by the controversial naira swap policy. According to a statement by the president's senior special assistant on media and publicity, Garba Shehu, Buhari made the plea on Sunday in a video recording to shore up support for the APC presidential candidate Bola Tinubu. The president has thanked Nigerians for electing him to be president for 2 terms and urged them to vote for the APC standard-bearer, describing his desired successor as reliable and sure to build on their achievements. And now all is set for the grand finale of the All Progressives Congress presidential campaign on Tuesday in Lagos, home state of the presidential candidate Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. A statement by Sheye Oladejo, the publicity secretary, APC Lagos State Chapter, said the venue is the Taslim Balogun Stadium, Surulere, Lagos mainland. It said President Muhammadu Buhari will lead a presidential campaign council comprising the national chairman of the party, Senator Abdullahi Adamu, Director General of the Presidential Campaign Council, Governor Simon Lalong of the Plateau State, all APC state governors, members of the National Assembly, and other prominent leaders of the party. According to the statement, the rally will bring to a befitting climax the campaign, which has seen Tinubu traverse all the nooks and crannies of the country, selling his Renew Hope manifesto. He said the event has been put together to showcase the traditional hospitality of Lagosians and underscore the tremendous support enjoyed by Bola Tinubu, not only as the founder of modern Lagos, but also celebrate him as a hero of the nation's nascent democracy. Oladejo said Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, as the chief host, has enjoined Lagosians to give the APC and Tinubu a tumultuous welcome. The United States Embassy in Nigeria has issued an advisory to its citizens in Nigeria, alerting them of possible violence ahead of the forthcoming general elections. In a notice on its website titled Possible Protests Leading to Elections and Restricted Movements on Election Days, February 25th and March 11, the embassy urged its citizens to avoid rallies as they can turn violent with little or no notice, stating that movements will be restricted during the period. The advisory further stated that citizens will have food and water supply for at least 3 days at home in case movements are restricted beyond election days. However, violence has erupted in various states and cities across the country with only a few days to the election as Nigerians protest against the Central Bank of Nigeria's Naira redesign policy that has left many stranded due to inability to access the newly redesigned notes. But in the meantime, a coalition of civil society organizations has continued to demand that President Muhammadu Buhari relieve the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission's boss, Abdulrasheed Bawa, of his position for flouting court rulings. The CSO in their week-long protest emphasized they cannot continue to watch the FCC chairman disobeying court orders in such a manner that undermines the institutions of the nation's democracy. The group say the attitude of Buhari is against President's anti-corruption agenda and does not present the kind of integrity that any occupant of such a sensitive position as that of EFCC chairman should be known for. Speaking at a press briefing in Ikeja, Lagos, the leaders of the civil groups gave the president a week ultimatum to relieve Buhari of his job or be ready for a national or nationwide protest.
If they continue this way, and we are saying we are not concerned, by the time the worst will come, there will be nobody to speak for us. We have been told that the last hope of the common man is the court. Many of us don't know that in Nigeria today, even if a court award damages in your favor, you still need a letter to be written to the Attorney General to give consent that that damages should be awarded to you. And I think that is too much.
It baffles people like us when we hear that we're being sponsored to say the truth about this country. When we have paid our due, when we have been to prison so many times to make sure we get a better country, I will be saying the truth and somebody saying that we're being sponsored. It's quite unfortunate. And on this basis, we're saying that Nigerians who knows the truth should begin to find out who is saying the truth or who is saying the lie. We are saying categorically that Buhari has defaulted by refusing to come with a clean hand. He that comes for equity must not wait clean hand. EFCC should be an abode of equity. EFCC should have been an abode of cleanness. EFCC should have been an abode above everything that has nothing to do with goodness. But what we're seeing today is that the man occupying that space has seen himself above the law. And there's nobody above the law.
I think it is important as timely that we continue to demand for Mr. Buhari's sack if he has refused to do the needful by submitting himself to the authority, by ensuring that he follows the due process. We are not running an oligarchy. We are not running a viaduct. We are running a democracy. And democracy is government of the people, by the people, for the people. So Mr. Buhari is not above the law.
Away from there now, gunmen in large numbers have again attacked the Awada police station near Obusi in the Demle North local government area of the state of Anambra State. It was gathered that the hoodlums invaded a police facility around 2:18 a.m. on Monday and engaged the operatives on duty, where about 3 of the hoodlums were said to have been shot dead. This is coming less than 24 hours after the attack on the 3 police divisional office in Oyi local government area, where about 6 people were killed. The hoodlums reportedly started shooting sporadically as they approached the police station, with the gunshot lasting for several hours. The hoodlums were reportedly repelled by the gallant security personnel, with 3 members of the gang taken down after an exchange of gun battle.
People are ready.